It's Q&A time!
I'm on crutches! Let's do this shit!
Yay!
Get the fuck out of here.
Yes, I'm a junior at Milwaukee School of Engineering. An all-boys school that is hard as hell and makes me hate my existence every day I'm there.
Yes, I am going to be a junior this year at Northern Illinois University. I will be transferring out of the college Trevor is actually starting at. And I'm not transferring out of any hatred for Trevor, I'm just trying to get my gen eds done on the cheap. It's not like I'd rather be run over by a stampede of acid-spitting gorillas than attend the same school as Trevor. No.
I can hear you.
Definitely not.
College.
Yes.
I'm so smart!
Yes, Trevor, here you go to college. Okay. Obviously not.
Yes, I'm a freshman at Harper College. I graduated and worked for 2 years, and now I am going to continue working on my gen eds in about 2 weeks in the fall. What's that?
That was fascinating!
Yay!
Yay! Me and Eric were taking a video editing class, like your junior year of high school?
Yeah, I was junior year.
And we were bored and we both liked anime, so we had this idea to do a sort of riff tracks, Mr. Science Theater 3000, unskippable thing, like make fun of Gurren Lagann as we watched it.
And it was bad.
No, it was good, but Viz Media took it, not Viz Media, Stars Edge took it down within like a day.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Rosario Vampire was the bad one.
Yeah, Rosario Vampire was our bad review.
We tried to do like an Ebert Roper discussion of it. It turned into a half an hour train wreck. And if I never see that footage again, I will die happy.
Hey Jason, guess what I got you for your birthday?
What?
Fun.
Anyway, so we did the Air Gear review in the format pretty similar to what we have now, deciding we need to keep this under a certain time limit, and we've just sort of gone from there. And that's our story.
It's a long fucking answer.
Fuck you.
I got into reviewing because this kid was never fucking around, so I took over.
I go to college!
To get more knowledge!
Yeah!
Well, yeah, that's it. I asked Jason what he was up to. I've heard about Storytimes, showed me a lot of footage, and asked if I wanted to fill in whenever Eric wasn't around. So here I am, being picked on every time we make a fucking video. Yes, would personally love to view anime movies. I've heard a lot about things like Summer Wars, or I just watched Eden of the East recently and found out there's movies. They seem interesting. I don't see why not. It would be fun and easier to watch.
Great answer, Trevor. Great answer.
In the world to go with it.
And you're the one who volunteered to do it. Lovely.
We already have a set list for the next couple seasons, I'm pretty sure. So it's not that we don't value suggestions, it's just that we don't have any time in our schedule to put them into a review.
Series that have major exposure, everyone's seen it, they have hundreds of episodes, stuff like One Piece, Bleach, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, Gintama, hentai, just no.
What?
Series with just a million different spin-offs like Gundam, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, all that fun stuff. Series that have been just reviewed and analyzed to death. There is absolutely nothing we could add to it. Like Evangelion, Death Note, Haruhi, just not touching it. Everyone else has already touched it, and we don't want their germs. First we have the red curtain thing that we always do. So I put up the disclaimer for all the reviews, you know, the This is for entertainment purposes only, etc., etc. Full Metal Panic is owned by these douchebags. And then that's where our opening sketch would go. In that, you put setting. Just like to have our consistent font. If you can't tell, this is iMovie. Or if you can't read, this is iMovie. After everything has been filmed live action, I hook up the camera to the laptop and just import all the live action footage. Once it's all in, put in the opening sketch. Here's Trevor getting manhandled by Eric, which I love.
Thanks.
And then he laughs. Look at him laugh. He can't remember his lines. So if I want to put anime footage in, like I've been doing more often in the reviews, I'll go to where I keep the footage, and I just go in here, grab the length of video that I want. Let's see, so something like 4 or 5 seconds. Drag it up here, and put it in cutaway, and that's how the footage is overlaid. And to get rid of all the audio, just I go into the audio suite here, turn down the volume, or sometimes if that doesn't work, I detach the audio. And then we have this piece of nonsense. You're laughing over their lines, how could you do that?
Because I didn't like that character.
So that's just a really, really quick, dumbed down process of how the magic happens, and that's how we get our voices over that sweet, sweet anime.
I play video games, mostly Dota 2 and some first-person shooter kind of stuff. Let's see. I program in my free time because I'm going to school for software engineering and I like that kind of stuff. I aggressively masturbate because I lack a girlfriend.
Show us how that's done.
I like to do a lot of sporty kind of stuff. I unicycle. I used to skateboard a lot, not so much anymore because school drains my life away. But I also like doing just general outdoorsy kind of stuff, jet skiing. I want to skydive one day, bungee jump, all that stuff. I like going to amusement parks. But yeah, my life is mostly empty.
I like writing scripts, so I've done that not only for this, but for a few outside projects. I've got a crap load of notepads that I've been filling up with drawings since I was 5. I enjoy a good read, a good book to read, mostly philosophy and fiction. I also referee for an independent professional wrestling company. It takes up a whole lot of time, but it is totally worth it, and I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. What do you do with your life, Trevor?
I like to play a lot of video games, a lot of RPGs, JRPGs, Phantasy Star, a lot of Final Fantasy, stuff like that. I like to do a lot of reading. I recommend the Pendragon series, freaking awesome, best 10 books you'll ever read. I like hanging out with these guys. I like hanging out with my girlfriend since I'm the only one of the 3 of us that have one, therefore I don't need to aggressively masturbate.
How does that work?
I am going to school soon, kind of like that, not too bad, gets me somewhere. Hate my job, trying to get a new one. And yeah, answering this question, I feel like I don't do as much as I should be doing. So thanks for the depressing question. That's all I got.
He has nothing.
Worst anime you've ever seen?
I
think we can unanimously agree.
Rosario Vampire. I've probably seen worse, but for the life of me, I can't remember what's worse than Rosario Vampire. Mostly because every time we meet, we all get around in a circle and talk shit about Rosario Vampire for a good 30 minutes.
It is funny. And get this, I only watched 3 episodes of it. I couldn't stand it because
I watched the
I wanted to stop, but he punished me. You wanna know why? Because I showed up wearing Crocs at his house. He says, "You're gonna watch this show now."
You deserve that punishment!
I still wore Crocs again too.
Should watch it again
And again.
and again.
Forever.
least favorite manga, I don't read too much manga, so I can't honestly answer that question. Because all the manga I read, I actually research and make sure it's good before I fully read it.
I can answer this. A friend of mine, Anthony, got me into manga and anime in high school. So the school library had some, and this was the first manga I ever picked up not knowing the difference between shonen and shoujo and what's what. If you've ever heard of After School Nightmare...
It's pronounced shonen, you noob!
Who cares? Don't read it, it's messed up. It's about a dude whose top half is a dude, bottom half is a chick, and it's weird. He goes through periods. It's weird. Just don't read it.
It is relevant to Eric's interest.
I don't know you anymore!
Why?
That's even worse than Camphor. At least when he turns into a girl in Camphor, it's a full way, not half-ass.
Well, he freaking goes into this weird dream world where he's wearing like a dude's outfit and then a skirt, and he's got lady parts, and he goes through periods, and it's weird.
Why would you read this?
I didn't know what it was!
Why did you stop
what
reading
girl
this?
parts were? I don't know why I didn't stop. I told him how messed up it was. He says, it's symbolic, read it. I listened to it, which I should never do again. So it's the weirdest, most I've ever read. It's bad. So
I've lost so much respect for you.
Well, much like Eric, I don't really read all that much manga, and I pretty much just research stuff before I buy it. I really only read Bokurano and Black Lagoon right now, so I don't really have a least favorite manga. Anime-wise, I am really torn between this thing called Eyes. It's like the letter I, 2 apostrophes, and a little S. And it's an OVA, it's also an anime series. I've seen the OVA, and it was the single most boring thing I have ever seen in my life. On the other hand, there's Infinite Stratos, which is like every single anime cliche ever distilled into one show, and it's dumb and I hate it, but it looks kind of pretty. So it's sort of tying with Eyes and E's, or however the hell you say that. Eric, how did we meet?
It was a bright, sunny night.
oh shit, here we
That's right, it was a night and it was sunny. We were in Antarctica. We met through our church's youth group. I think I don't know if we met in the youth group or we just met on that one.
No, it was the,
Mexico.
No, before that, the confirmation group.
Oh yeah, you were in
Yeah,
that
it was you, me, and Brent.
Yeah. We had great times then, you know.
We went to Mexico for a mission trip. We built a house
Yeah, I got wrestling masks.
in a week.
It was great.
Extreme Makeover Mexico edition?
Yeah, actually pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then took a couple classes together in high school. And
Dude, favorite high school memory. We were in, biology, and we had to dissect the frog.
Oh shit, I remember
We
that.
cut its jaw off, and then, like, to the point where it was just like a little flappy.
Did you make it talk?
Yes, we made it talk. We walked around the room telling jokes with the little flappy dead frog mouth.
it was great. I hit my head a lot in high school.
He sure did. Dude, you what was it? You set your shoe on fire too?
Set my shoe on
In
fire,
biology?
set my hair on fire.
All in biology?
Not all
No,
biology.
that'd be impressive.
No.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
he was running 2 different kinds of screwing up.
yes.
Nice.
If you want to see what I'm talking about,
Oh god, he's got pictures.
you can look at what my hair used to be.
Wow, I
Is that showing up?
Yeah, pretty much.
It is. God, I remember that crap.
So, yeah, that's what my hair used to be.
You look like
and
such a stoner.
yeah,
Used to be Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
pretty
Until he
much.
cut it
Like
off.
Zorg, Scoob, should I pour this lighter fluid everywhere?
Actually, I was trying to light firecrackers with gasoline. Sorry! It got a little out of hand because the gasoline tank was leaky and it lit it on fire. And then I reacted quickly and kicked it into my driveway. My parents were pissed.
I met this kid my sophomore year in our gym class at Schmidt. And I think our friendship started when he told me I was fat and must have been pregnant, and since then I had this baby.
The first memory I have of you is you piggybacking me for some reason.
I jumped on you?
No, you picked me up.
Oh, because you were light. You were a fucking twig. So, yeah. And Eric, I guess I knew him in high school, but didn't, like, know him like this kid. He was just that kid with long hair.
That was best.
I'm
kid.
pretty sure I had you in a class or two at one point, just don't remember.
Yeah.
But I really got to know him through Jason, because, yeah, he's never around.
We don't
Giant
know how to
monster.
answer this question.
So we're gonna debate how
Yes.
to. Will you guys watch?
Fuck the guy who ever posted this. So, like anime-wise, big monster, big roboter.
I don't
Thanks
know.
for being big, douche! Anyway.
Does he mean live action, do you think? Or
Live action?
Yeah,
I don't
like, do you think they did the costumes better?
Maybe
Like,
he meant
for Ultraman and Godzilla and all those fun
I got
it.
children's characters?
Maybe he
Children's
meant like
characters?
which one you would rather have, like a
As a
monster pet or a giant robot.
Well, yeah, as a pet.
As a
Let's
pet.
start with that first.
Alright.
Giant robot, because then I could pilot it and break Jason's other
Well,
leg.
how do you know it lets you pilot it? What if it doesn't have a seat or all
Program
that
it
stuff?
to be your
But then
bitch.
again, if it was Conti, he could I don't know. You'd have a TV for a face.
Kanji was useless.
But he had a TV head.
That was cool. He was a walking, talking...
No, correction, he was useless until he ate Naota.
You want that thing eating you daily?
And then get
Depends
cracked back
what
out
you mean by
like
eating
crap.
me daily.
Oh,
He saw where I was going with that, and Trevor didn't.
okay, how about which one would you rather not have? Right, how should be attacked by?
Ooh, which would I not want to be attacked by?
I don't know.
I wouldn't want to be attacked by a monster because, I mean, the robot,
You can reprogram it.
it's got virus holes.
You just download porn into it and it breaks.
But then
Or
again,
even better,
think of it this way.
Starts humping washing machines.
Think of it this way. If you were attacked by a monster, you could become a monster and then attack other people.
But there's only a chance it might work that way.
But
True.
just think of the chance it
For
does.
once, I'm going to
You can-
agree with Jason. He proves a valid point.
You could attack
This will
other
never
people.
happen again.
You could attack other people, but blame it on your monster form. So basically, you do what you do every day, except you'd have an excuse.
When have I ever needed an excuse? This is what happens when you ask us big questions.
Don't freaking do it.
To answer your question, Jimmy,
It's D.
yes.
All of the above!
1926.
The three of us would like to apologize.
For all the rambling that went on in this video.
We are deeply sorry.
And we really want you to think that. Honestly, this is the most fun we've had. It's
Oh, yeah.
us being just our douchebag selves, but
Script free, just winging it.
Oh,
like we
yeah.
don't give a rat's ass. Don't write anymore. We should do them like this all the time.
No, we should not.
never.